going on, everybody? My name is Joe, and I'm going to be reacting to The Walking Dead, Dead City, Season 1, Episode 4. And before we continue, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Are we back at the sanctuary? Dead pricks.
Hey, Needs?
Simon.
We got a problem.
We haven't seen him forever.
I told him to kibosh that shit. I said he gave the order, but he don't listen to me.
That's cool. We're getting a flashback here.
So.
I'm assuming with the crow ant.
Are saying it's time to rein his ass in. Invest more authority in.
Negan, we did it. The girl, she confessed. She was sent by the king. Exactly like
He said to let her walk. He gave a direct order.
You know these things. My process takes time. Yes, Simon, my process. Your keen sense of observation, your emotional intelligence.
A Slavic, psychopathic.
Refuse to participate in these childish
Kids?
conversations.
Kids!
And I'm assuming this information was when they went over to the kingdom, killed like a bunch of people, right? If I remember correctly from The Walking Dead.
I looked everywhere.
What does that mean?
It means I looked everywhere.
So what, he took off?
Passed him on my way in last night.
Anybody outside last night? Maybe see Luther head out?
Still no Luther?
Where would he go?
Not saying he went anywhere. Just trying to figure it out.
Well, it's a little hard to picture a guy like that playing hide and seek. You know, he wasn't real keen on this plan.
Yeah, it's true. He didn't want no part in this. How long we gonna wait? Every hour is more time for the cycle to figure out we're coming.
After he
Ready?
told him, after Luther told him he couldn't use his.
What is it?
When Herschel was a baby, like 4 or 5 months old, there was this guy, Amos, living above us, and Herschel was having trouble sleeping, and Amos decided it was a good time to learn the harmonica. Yeah, well, I'm sure you would have buried it somewhere way worse.
Did you see my matches?
Oh, no.
He used them last night.
It's methane from the sewers.
Rick and Jenny. Oh, there's so many. I wouldn't even put it up to chance. Just stab every single one of them as you go. You need that one weapon that the scavenger lady had. Who is it, Maggie? Kinda looks like Herschel.
It's not him.
But it goes to show that the Croat has it in him to do these to the kids like we saw in the flashback.
While Negan baits the Croat down to the garage, you both hightail it out of here, lure him halfway across the city, get him alone. That's when we start skull bashing and throat cutting the Barazzi. You get your kid, we kill the psycho.
Figured out how to bait him yet?
Yeah, I got a thought or two. I feel good about this. I'm gonna get your boy back.
Haha. The realization.
I can explain. Don't act like you never did something you needed to explain.
We don't have time for this.
Protector, you have made me. You should have no reason ever to be afraid of me.
Man, Croat, why'd you kill Jenny? Bring her to the car. Are they gonna blow up this place? Oh my goodness, you idiots. Oh, okay. I was about to say. So are they blasting music for the walkers to start crashing in? Boom. None of them see the door opening. You guys gotta start climbing up the stands. You guys gotta hide in the UFC ring. Freaking Croat. Oh. Try to climb up the ring. Damn. Oh. How's he not getting bit already? See, she was the only smart one. Oh man, he did die. But I'm surprised all this time has passed and none of them are the climbers that we saw in The Walking Dead. Why are you guys stopping? Keep stabbing. Damn. The whole group except for Maya? Is that her name? Oh, no. Smash. What are you doing? No. Oh, Mom, pull him over. Go, 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 go. Get your gun. Don't leave it there.
Let's go.
Smart to cover your tracks. Alright, sounds like they knocked it over. Can't believe it. Alrighty, that was episode 4 of Dead City. That was meh. I did like how it started where we got the flashbacks with Negan and Simon and the Croat, getting more of that backstory because we heard about it, but now we actually kind of got to see it a bit. And then that led into the morning of, in the present time, right after Negan ended up killing Luther and Maggie burning Ginny's dinosaur. They're ready to go and initiate their plan, and they go into the tunnels, make it into Madison Square Garden, and they were searching through a lot of the cells, and they just saw one body, which looked very similar to Herschel. Obviously, they're kind of going for a fake out thing there, and luckily it wasn't him. And then they continue on with their mission to try to find Herschel and the Croat. Negan separated, in search of the Croat, while Maggie went looking for a ride. And when Maggie got into a car, unfortunately, we see Ginny walk into frame. Maggie locks eyes with her and starts chasing after Ginny as she ran away. And Ginny led her into the UFC area to where Maya and crew went in there as well. But all this was happening where there was a 5-minute countdown. And once that 5-minute hit, music started blasting in the UFC arena space. And a couple explosions go off, leaving holes for the walkers to crash in. They started getting surrounded and ambushed. They started holding it off. The only smart one from that fight was Ginny, who went into the UFC ring while everyone was standing around it, killing walkers. We lost like most of the group here. I thought we were going to lose the main guy. He was being held by like 4 to 5 walkers. I have no clue how he made it out. But they were able to leave that area and make it to another room that's connected to the sewers. Apparently walkers create methane or a gas that makes it hard to breathe. So that's why they're kind of afraid to go in there because, yeah, a bunch of the walkers got sent in there and they don't want to die due to no oxygen. And back with Negan, he does his signature whistles to try to lure out the Croat. But unfortunately, the Croat was already in the know that Negan was here in New York. So he was quite ready, especially for this whole plan about ambushing them in the UFC ring area. We have a little chasing, the Croat chasing after Negan. They eventually get into a standoff. Croat brings out the Marshal and knows their history. After the Marshal apparently gave the Croat all the information he needed, Croat throws the Marshal over in order to gain Negan's trust. But no, the Marshal was unaware of Negan's change. Negan saves the Marshal and drags him out of MSG and into a building. And then we see the Marshal taking Negan's gun and holding him at gunpoint, citing his code or amendment or whatever it's called to Negan. I'm just like shaking my head after he just saved your life. You're really gonna do that to him right here, right now. But yeah, just overall, this episode is probably one of the weaker ones. I was really hoping this was going to be a lot more fun, cooler episode, but just a lot of the logic just doesn't make sense. I guess it started from last episode with Ginny. Just her whole thing. Just kind of been shaking my head the whole time. But yeah, other than that, that is all I have. If you have any questions or theories, please leave in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the reaction, please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.